Everyone knows smoking kills. You've seen the warning labels, you've heard the statistics, but do you actually know how it kills? Most smokers think, yeah, cancer, I know, but it's way more than that. And it happens way faster than most people realize. I'm not trying to scare you, I'm trying to show you the truth. Because when you understand exactly what smoking does to your body, when you see the real damage happening right now, not just some distant future threat, it changes everything. In the next 8 minutes, I'm going to walk with you through exactly how smoking kills. So let's talk about what's really happening inside your body. First, let's talk about what you're actually putting in your body when you smoke. Cigarette smoke contains over 7,000 chemicals, not just nicotine, 7,000 different chemicals. And at least 70 of them are known to cause cancer. When you light a cigarette, you're creating a chemical fire. You're inhaling carbon monoxide, the same poison that comes out of car exhaust, literally. You're inhaling a formaldehyde, the stuff they use to preserve dead bodies. You're inhaling arsenic, which is literally rat poison. You're inhaling benzene, which causes leukemia. And that's just few of them. Every single puff delivers these chemicals directly into your lungs. From there, they enter your bloodstream, and your blood carries them to every single organ in your body: your heart, your brain, your liver, your kidneys, your stomach. Every part of you is being exposed to poison every single time you smoke. So think about that. You wouldn't drink rat poison, you wouldn't huff car exhaust, but that's essentially what your smoking is. You're just doing it slowly so it doesn't feel as dangerous. But slow poison is still poison. Let's start with what smoking does to your lungs. Your lungs are designed to bring oxygen into your body. They're covered in tiny little hairs called cilia that moves constantly to sweep out dirt and mucus. It's like a self-cleaning system. But cigarette smoke paralyzes these hair. They stop moving, so all the tar and chemicals from smoke just sit in your lungs. They can't get cleaned out. Over time, tar builds up, your lungs turns black, they lose their ability to expand and contract properly. This is why smokers get out of breath so easily. Then comes chronic bronchitis. Your airways are constantly inflamed and producing mucus. That's the smoker's cough. Your body is desperately trying to clear out the poison, but you keep adding more. Next is emphysema. The tiny hair sacs in your lungs get damaged and can't repair themselves. Your lungs literally lose the ability to absorb oxygen properly. People with emphysema struggle to breathe all the time. Simple tasks like walking across a room become exhausting. And then there's lung cancer. The chemicals in cigarette smoke directly damage the DNA in your lung cells. When the DNA gets damaged enough, cells start growing out of control. That's cancer. Lung cancer is one of the deadliest cancers because by the time you notice symptoms, it's usually already spread, and the survival rate is terrible. This isn't some distant possibility. This is what's happening in your lungs right now if you're smoking. Now let's talk about your heart. Every time you smoke, your heart rate increases, your blood pressure spikes, your blood vessels tighten up. This happens within minutes of smoking. Carbon monoxide from cigarette smoke replaces oxygen in your blood, so your heart has to work harder to pump enough oxygen to your body. It's like forcing your heart to run a marathon every single day. Smoking also damages the lining of your blood vessels. This causes plaque to build up. Your arteries gets narrower and harder. This is called atherosclerosis. When your arteries get too narrow, blood can't flow properly. If it happens in your heart, you get a heart attack. If it happens in your brain, you get a stroke. Heart attacks and strokes can happen suddenly. One minute you're fine, the next minute you're dying or permanently disabled. And smoking is one of the biggest causes. Here's something most people don't know. Smoking doubles your risk of a heart attack. And if you smoke and have other risk factors like high blood pressure or diabetes, your risk goes even higher. Your heart is supposed to last your whole life, but smoking wears it out decades earlier than it should. And here's the scary part: heart damage often has no symptoms until it's too late. You might feel fine right now, but your arteries are getting damaged with every cigarette. Most people think smoking only causes lung cancer, but those cancer causing chemicals in your blood go everywhere. Smoking causes cancer in your mouth, throat, and voice box. This is why some people end up with a hole in their throat and have to breathe through a tube. It causes stomach cancer and liver cancer. The chemicals you swallow in smoke and saliva damages these organs. It causes bladder and kidney cancer. Your kidneys filter your blood, including all those toxic chemicals. Over time, they get damaged. It causes pancreatic cancer, which is one of the most deadliest forms. Most people with pancreatic cancer don't survive more than a few months after diagnosis. It even causes cervical cancer in women, and can affect reproductive health in both men and women. The list goes on. Smoking is linked to at least 16 different types of cancer. And here's what makes cancer so terrifying. By the time you have symptoms, it's often too late. Cancer grows quietly. You feel fine until you don't, and then you're fighting for your life. Every cigarette damages your DNA a little more. Every cigarette increases your cancer risk a little more. It's like playing a Russian roulette, except instead of one bullet, you're adding bullets every single day. Look, I know this is heavy, but you need to know what's really happening. And here's the good news. Your body wants to heal. The moment you stop smoking, your body starts repairing the damage. So if you're ready to stop smoking, if you're ready to stop smoking and stop poisoning your body and start healing, I can help you quit in 14 days. Book a free call with me using the link in the description, and we will create a personalized plan that works for you. Your body is begging you to stop. Let's make it happen. Beyond cancer and heart disease, smoking damages almost everything else too. It weakens your immune system. You get sick more often and take longer to recover. It damages your eyes. Smokers are much more likely to go blind from macular degeneration and cataracts. It ruins your teeth and gums. Smokers lose their teeth earlier and have constant mouth problems. It damages your skin, and smoking breaks down collagen, which keeps your skin firm. This is why smokers look older. You're literally aging your skin faster. It also affects your bones. Smokers have weaker bones. For men, it causes erectile dysfunction. The same damage that happens to blood vessels in your heart happens to blood vessels everywhere, including the ones needed for sexual function. For women, it can make pregnancy more dangerous and can harm the baby. It even affects your brain. Smokers have higher rates of dementia and cognitive decline as they age. There's literally not a single part of your body that smoking doesn't damage, not a single one. Here's what most people don't realize. Smoking doesn't just kill you in some distant future. The damage is happening right now. Some people smoke for 50 years and don't get cancer. Other people smoke for 10 years and do. You don't know which one it'll be. It's a gamble with your life. And even if you avoid cancer, heart disease can strike at any time. Strokes happen suddenly. Heart attacks happen suddenly. You could feel perfectly fine today and be dead tomorrow. That's not meant to terrify you. It's meant to wake you up. Every day you keep smoking is another day of damage. But every day you don't smoke is a day your body is healing. Your body is incredibly resilient. Within hours of quitting, your heart rate and blood pressure starts to normalize. Within weeks, your lung function improves. Within months, your circulation gets better. Within years, your cancer risk drops significantly. But you have to stop, because every cigarette is literally taking time of your life. So now you know smoking kills by poisoning every organ in your body. It causes cancer everywhere. It destroys your heart and lungs. It ages you faster, and it can happen at any time. But you can stop it now, today, right now. You can do that by clicking the description and book a free call with me, and I can help you try to figure out what's stopping you from quitting. So subscribe for more real talk about smoking, and thank you so much for watching.